In this video, we're going to talk about our own planet, planet Earth, in a number of information that's going to be friendly to everyone of all ages, hopefully. So when we are talking about planet Earth is the third planet from our sun and the fifth largest planet in terms of our solar system. So if we're counting from the sun onwards, it's the third planet. It is a terrestrial planet when we are classifying it in terms of its rocky substances that we can find on our Earth. In terms of its age, it's approximated to be around 4.5 billion years old, give or take 50 million years. The age of the Earth is usually calculated based on the decay of certain elements, especially the radioactive elements like uranium, for example, to other elements, and thus they calculate the age or the estimated age of the Earth. Interestingly, when we are talking about the name Earth, the actual name in terms of the scientific classification and scientific usage, it's the only one that's actually based on the English language, while the others are usually based on certain mythologies like the Greek or the Roman ones. Of course, every mythology, every civilization would have its name of the Earth. However, when we are talking about accepted scientific terminology, Earth is the only one that is used in terms of English. Of course, you might have heard of Terra or Gaia or anything like that, that is the personification of Earth, but again, scientifically speaking, Earth is the only English name that is used for our planet. In terms of the moon, so everyone knows Earth has one moon, and also the name that is used for our moon is the moon. Sometimes they might use the Latin terminology of Luna, but however, the moon is the name that is usually used. So the length of the hour on Earth, everyone might know it, is 24 hours. The actual number is the 23.9 hours, and the length of the year is 365.25 days. In terms of the atmosphere, also, this is common knowledge. Earth is consistent of mainly two main elements that are 78% of nitrogen gas and 21% of oxygen gas, while the remaining 1% are of other gases, including carbon dioxide, neon, and everything else. So in terms of something that is very important here is what planet is actually the closest planet to ours. So we need to differentiate between two main things, and for the incoming videos as well, between the minimum distance and the average distance. So in terms of minimum distance, in terms of approach of a certain planet to our planet, it is Venus. When we are talking about the average distance, it is Mercury. So Mercury is not only the closest to Earth, but the closest to any planet in the solar system, given that Mercury has probably the shortest orbit, so it orbits around in terms of its sun, so it is the closest to most of the planets, including Earth. And very interestingly, over a 50-year period span, Mercury comes closest to Earth around more than 45% of the time than any other planet. So that is a very interesting information about the minimum and the average distance. And we're going to continue with a number of videos that we're going to talk about the other planets in our solar system and in general as well in the future.